So in this class, we are going to consider our straight line graphs again, but working with another method in drawing or sketching this straight line, which is the dual intercept method. So you wonder, like, what is it that we are considering on this dual intercept? What is it about the intercept that is now to be used as a method to draw or to sketch a straight line? All right, remember what we had previously in our first class of the indication or plotting of points on a Cartesian plane, marking the points on a Cartesian plane. We saw that there were points that we marked along the x-axis, maybe a 0.70 like that, a point along the y-axis, maybe 0.5 like that. And I explained about these points, their special significance on a Cartesian plane, on our graph. Their significance, the point, as long it is along this x-axis, as long it lies on this line, as long a point lies on that line, it is called the x-intercept. And in this line, y is equal to 0. So if I have got a point here, it is referred as the x-intercept. It's for x and being an intercept of x. Whether it is this side on the neck, as long it lies on the x-axis. And if it lies on the y-axis, if a point, if direct on the y-axis like this, it's a special point. It's called the y-intercept. And what is it that is special about this point? X is equal to 0 throughout the y-axis. X is equal to a 0. So meaning to say we can draw a straight line with these 2 points alone. Knowing this point or having this point, both, we can just join these 2 points. What are we having, guys? A straight line. But the question is, what are we going to do? How are we going to obtain this? We just use the concept. In the y-intercept, x must be a 0. In the x-intercept, y is up. That's the dual intercept or double intercept. You are working with the two intercepts, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So you can even have, remember, a point. You can even have it as a point, xy like this. So you just need two conditions. One condition will be when x is 0. Another condition will be when y is equal to 0. Just straightforward like that. So let's say we are given to use this double or dual intercept, and we are given first question like y is equal to x plus y. Y is equal to x plus y. All right. With this equation that we have of y is equal to x plus y, the double intercept or the dual intercept is giving us a straightforward application. So you just ask yourself, all right, when x is equal to 0, what is it that I'm considering? All right, when x is equal to 0, I'm where? In the y-axis. When y is equal to 0, I'm where? I'm in the x-axis. Y is 0 along this. So it's up to you which one to start with. All right, so let's say you want to start with the x-intercept. So the x-intercept, remember x-intercept, it's a point which lies in the x-axis where y is what? Y is 0. So this is a condition where y is equal to a 0. So if y is equal to 0, what are you going to have here? If you put a 0 in this equation, y is a 0 there. So it is going to be like this. 0 is equal to x plus 1. In place of y, you substituted what? The value of y, which is a 0. Then you must have the x value. What is x, guys? Remember solving equations, those linear equations where you can transpose or take this to the other side. It jumps the equal sign. It changes the sign. So minus 1 is equal to x. It was supposed to be 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is what? Minus 1. So meaning to say our x is supposed to be at what? At minus 1. Our x is supposed to be at minus 1, where y is equal to 0. X is supposed to be at minus. Guys, take note. This is an intercept. The x value that you have there Remember, it's dual intercept. It is the x-intercept. It's a point which lies direct in the x-axis. Direct in the x-axis, where x is what? -1. So we can mark direct in the x. Remember, this is our x-axis. Where is it a minus? This side. To the left side at -1, you mark your point like that. That's your x-intercept. You do the same thing using this method. You find the y-intercept this time. So the y-intercept, what is the condition of the y-intercept? In the y-axis, x must be what? X must be a 0. So you just substitute just like the previous case, but you're substituting x being what? X being a 0 into this equation. Y is equal to, in place of x, you substitute a 0. That's 0 plus 1. So y is equal to what? 0 plus 1, that's a 1. So meaning to say the y value, if x is equal to 0, which is the y-intercept, is a 1. So you mark that point a 1, just like that. These 2 points, they are enough. That is the y-intercept, the x-intercept. These 2 points are enough for us to obtain or to have a straight line being drawn passing through the given points. We must have a line passing through these given points. That is the condition. You must have your points passing through the given points that you have. So that is how we are going to have our graph, something of this nature, passing through the points that you are given. There's something like this. It must pass through these 2 points. Sorry for that, guys. It's that the line that I'm using, I can't insert a ruler properly. So it must pass through these 2 points. So let it be a continuous line going like that. Do not just join from these 2 points only. No, just extend that line. Passing through these 2 points, x-intercept and the y-intercept. So like previously, you must write the equation of the line. Y is equal to what? X plus a 1. Just like that. Just like that. So you can draw any graph using this concept. You can draw any function, any straight line, using your double. You can sketch. If it is to sketch, just mark the points. Those 2 points, you must just, like where x is negative, where y is positive, just like that. You mark your points, you are done. So this is the same concept that you are going to use on all of these lines that we are given there. All right, let's just see that number 9 there, y is equal to x minus 5. So we are given number 9. Y is equal to x minus 5. So I want you to do as many questions. Just test yourself. You understand that. So like I said, what are we going to need? We are going to need the x-intercept, where y is equal to 0. Remember, y is a 0 there. And also, we are going to need the y-intercept. That's double intercept. We are going to also need the y-intercept. The y-intercept, it's on a condition where x is equal to 0, just like that, where x is equal to 0. So let's find our x-intercept when y is a 0 there. So that's 0 is equal to x minus 5. Then you solve. It's now an equation. Solve for x. So just take the minus 5 to the other hand, becomes a positive. So 5 is equal to x. So therefore, our x must be what? A 5. You can mark that point. Where x is what? Where x is a 5. So x is 5 in the x, direct in the x-axis, because y is 0 there. So direct in the x-axis. You mark the point 5. Okay, you do the same thing. For the y-intercept, x must be a 0. So you substitute y is equal to, in place of the x, you substitute a 0 there. That's 0 minus 5. So y is going to give us a minus 5. When x is 0, y is a minus 5. The y value is the one that you need at minus 5. Y is supposed to be a negative 5. It means down here along the y-axis, the negative side down there at minus 5. That will be, all right, according to the way that I marked it, guys, this is minus, all right, I just wrongly marked my points here. This was supposed to be minus 1 somewhere there, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. All right, so we need a -5 in this case, this one. So we're going to mark it somewhere there. That's it. Y is -5. X is 5. These 2 points, they are enough for us to obtain or to draw a straight line. We are just going to join the 2 points. So like I said, guys, here we must join line going and so on and so on. So just something like that. Then you write the equation of the line. Y is equal to what? X -5. So that's it. Y is equal to X -5. Just like that. So this double intercept or the dual intercept method is a direct method. Yes, the table method, if you understand that, use that. But if you're told now, use this method, there you do not have a choice. Meaning you must understand these methods. So even if you are to consider these other questions there, whatever that you are given, it is still the same case that you are to use or that you are to consider. So in this case, I just want us to focus question 6. Y is equal to -2x -4. All right, let's say it's just one and the same thing. Nothing has changed. -2x -4. Nothing has changed. X-intercept, Y is equal to what? Y is equal to 0. Okay, you move on to another part, which is of the Y-intercept. For the Y-intercept, what is the condition? Just write this. Condition is X is supposed to be equal to 0. So that's it. So at least do understand the condition X, Y is 0, Y, X is 0. Are you seeing how it's opposing? All right. So let's substitute. Y is equal to what? A 0 there. So Y, that's a 0, is equal to -2x -4. You solve for X. So this is just a normal equation that we are used to solving for X. Transpose this equation to the other side. I mean, this value to the other side. You obtain a +4, which is equal to -2x. Then you can divide. Since there is a product, just divide by -2 so that you obtain X. 4 divided by -2, that's a -2. So meaning say our X is supposed to be at -2. You can mark the point, which is at -2. -2 at X. Then on the same part here, our X is supposed to be 0 for us to have the Y-intercept. So Y is equal to -2 times a 0 like this, -4. -2 times a 0, any number times a 0, that's a 0. So that's 0 - 4, which is -4, or just use your calculator there. You will obtain exactly the value that you are seeing there. Y is at what? At -4. That is where we are going to mark our Y-intercept, -4, in the Y-axis at -4, which is here. So these 2 points are actually enough for us to have or to draw a straight line passing through the points. Just something like that. All right, something like this. So after that, write the equation of the line. Y is equal to what? Y is equal to -2x -4. Just like that. So I want us to try as many questions as we can from what we are having here. So what you can do is just to list the X-intercept, Y-intercept of a question where you think maybe you need assistance, so that we see if you are having the same values. But these are the typical questions that you need. Just make sure that you do revise as many questions as you can. Understand this concept, because it is not going to change. In the Y-axis, that's where we have the Y-intercept, where X is equal to 0. In the X-axis, that's where the X-intercept lies. It lies in the X-axis where Y is equal to what? A 0. So let's revise as many questions as we can so that we do prepare ourselves for the exams ahead of time.